What's up, people? Majidi Yakubu here again with another video. Today I'm going to do a breakdown of the adapt design I did 2 weeks ago for my birthday party. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So first of all, starting with a new canvas, I chose a background for the design, and going through my files, I saw this wall dark image and I felt it would be nice with the design, so I just picked this one and decided to work with it. But I still added a dark shade. It's using the curves adjustment. I added a dark shade and then I blended it with the background. So next, what I did is to work on the title or the theme of the design, adapt. So but I've already converted it into smart object. So let's get inside of the smart object and see how it was done then. So double click. Okay, yeah. So with the adapt design, what I did was I started with an outline. with an outline for the text layout, and I added a stroke, but instead of a solid stroke I used gradient on it and duplicated the same text layout without the outline, and with the gradient fill I also added a bevel and emboss, but it's a soft bevel and emboss, so you can't really see it, though it's there, but unless you pay really close attention with the lighting and the shadow and stuff. So I also duplicated the same text, but this time I added drop shadow to it and a stroke, but also I switched up the gradients as well. Basically that's all I did, and with the stroke tool I added a gradient to it. So yeah, and after working on the typography or the layout of the text, I duplicated it and I added a Gaussian blur as well, but I also changed the blend mode to screen. So I saw this image that have this bokeh effect and added it to the design. I thought it would be nice, so I just added it to it. What I do is, like, starting the design, I don't really have any idea, so I randomly download images. I have this folder called stock images, so I randomly download images. So when I started design, I have no idea. I just go through the images and see what I could use and stuff. So I saw this image and I think it's really nice, and I thought, why not use it? But when I brought it in, it was all because of the blue color, and it was just messing with everything, and the edge was sharp. It wasn't really working for me. So I added the layer mask, brush this side off, and then added a curve adjustments, and I brought down the highlights down to work on the image and see how it's working. Yeah, it was good. So I said, okay, I'll keep it, and I duplicated the same image, but this time I added a Gaussian blur to add like a depth of field to the whole design or the title also. And I did the same thing, and I, instead of putting it here, I moved it and put it at the corner. Yeah. So I also added light slate to it, like just to I just want the whole design to pop out, and like really wanted to add more lighting and stuff so that it gives it the party feel. Yeah, so I just added the light slate. So after everything so far, I added the text. So next, what I did is to add the explicit content logo, because the party was gonna be late, bro. So but it wasn't a party for kids. You know, it was a badass party, and you just have to add the explicit content to let people know that this is a party that's not going to be for kids. So if you're a kid and you're under 18 or you're underage, you shouldn't be there. So yeah, then I added fog, and I changed the blend mode to screen. This is how the fog image was. Then I changed the blend mode to screen so that I can see only the fog without the background image. I then added the main face. I don't know what these these shapes and designs are called actually, but I think it's main face also. I don't know if I'm right, but that's what I call it, main face. And then I added levels. I worked on the levels layer to, like I said, I wanted it to have more of a party feel. So I wanted the light to pop up more. So I added levels, and then I worked on it. The adjustments, I worked on it a little bit to give me more brightness in the design. I also added the color balance to give it more of a dramatic effect. So yeah, and I added my logo. I added this fire particles. So I added these fire particles to it, and like there's a saying that where there is smoke, there is fire. So and also I just wanted to tell the story of the party being lit, being fire. So I added this, and I added another fire particle image, but this time I increased it a bit and then blurred it to add more depth to the design. And I added the love emoji, and I added the love icon to it. So but this is the love icon only, and then I duplicated it. I added Gaussian blur to it, and also changed the mode to screen to give it that brightness, that push. And I duplicated the same design, but I moved it on the side. And also I added a lens flare to this one too as well, but this time the lens flare it was weird. Actually, this is how everything looked like. Let's see. So it was in an Illustrator design also, I think, and I copied it here. So when I copied it, this is how it looked like. So I changed the mode to screen, and used layer mask to clean some parts off. I duplicated the same image and placed it here. So yeah, basically that's it. That's everything. That's all I did. It's nothing really special, but it's just that it took me a lot of time. I think about an hour or so to work on this. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my videos, like, comment, try to support. And if you have any questions, kindly send me a DM or comment in the comment section, or just anything you want to learn from me, or anything you would like to know. I will always be available to help. So just send me a message, DM me on my Instagram at designbgh, or just comment in the comment section. I'll reply, or I will work on a video to answer your question for you. And thank you guys. I really appreciate you all. Bless. Peace.